There's a sound suburban life makes when it's peaceful. It's not silence, it's the soft hiss of sprinklers, the distant hum of lawnmowers, the occasional dog bark muffled by double-pane windows. That's what it sounded like that morning in Willow Creek. Abby Callahan stood on her porch, barefoot, one hand on her swollen belly, the other wrapped around a mug of warm decaf. At 7 months pregnant, everything felt heavier. Her body, her breathing, and, lately, her worries. But not this morning. Across the street, 2 kids were drawing dinosaurs with sidewalk chalk. Her husband Tom was inside making breakfast, humming off-key and flipping bacon like it was a sport. For a moment, everything felt safe, until it didn't. A black SUV turned onto their street. Slow. No plates. Tinted windows darker than legal. It rolled to a stop right in front of their house, and just sat there, idling. Long enough for the peaceful air to shift. Then both front doors opened. 2 men stepped out. Black boots, tactical vests, sunglasses. One held a clipboard. The other had a walkie clipped to his chest. The patch on their vests read, Neighborhood Compliance Division. Abby frowned. There was no Neighborhood Compliance Division. In fact, Willow Creek didn't even have an HOA. The shorter guy, stocky, bald, with a jaw that never stopped twitching, marched up the steps without so much as a good morning. "Ma'am," he barked, "you're in violation of Code 42B. Abby blinked. "Excuse me?" "That flower bed violates visual uniformity standards. We're here to enforce compliance." Her grip tightened on the mug. "There's no HOA here. You're trespassing." His tone changed. "Step aside or we escalate." She didn't step aside. "I'm pregnant. My husband is inside. And I'm asking you, kindly, to leave." And that's when he did it. He shoved her. Hard. Abby lost her footing. The mug slipped. She stumbled backward down the porch steps, hit the bricks with a sickening thud, arms flying to protect her belly. For a second, time stopped. Then it snapped. The screen door slammed open. Tom. He didn't run. He didn't shout. He just walked. Steady, calm. He looked at Abby, then at the man on the porch. "Did you just touch my wife?" The guy tried to puff up. She was non-compliant. Wrong answer. Tom's elbow flew upward, a perfect marine strike, and connected with the man's jaw. The crack echoed. The guy dropped like a sack of bricks, out cold before he hit the ground. No drama, no effort, just precision. The taller guy by the SUV fumbled for his radio. "Backup requested. Code?" Tom was already on him. He didn't yell. He didn't threaten. He closed the distance, twisted the guy's arm behind his back, and flung him into the decorative fountain in the front yard. The splash was glorious. The man flailed, sputtering, soaked and stunned, the fake badge on his chest now drooping with water. And suddenly, everyone was watching. Neighbors poured out. Phones came up. Mrs. Jensen from across the street yelled, "Call the cops! They pushed her!" Abby sat up slowly, hand over her belly. "I'm okay. I think I'm okay. The baby's still moving." Tom dropped to her side, cradling her carefully. The fountain gurgled behind them, almost mockingly gentle. Then the sirens came. Officer Delgado was first to arrive. He took one look at the scene. One man unconscious in a flower bed, the other dripping in the fountain, and just muttered, "Well, that escalated," Tom said calmly. "They claim to be with HOA enforcement. There's no HOA. One of them pushed my wife." Delgado nodded. "Good to know. You stopped them?" Tom just looked at him. "Right," Delgado said. Noted. Within minutes, it unraveled. The men were scammers, career impersonators hitting neighborhoods with fake violations, bullying residents into paying bogus fees. They had folders of notes in the SUV, addresses, photos, routines. One note read, "Elderly woman home alone after 10 a.m. Easy mark." This wasn't just fraud. This was predation. And Tom? He'd been their mistake. The footage went viral before sundown. The porch cam, the fountain splash. One shot showed Tom's elbow mid-swing, the attacker's face blurring backward, expression frozen in, uh-oh. People didn't just watch. They felt it. This is what standing up looks like. I don't care if it's legal. He protected her. My mom got scammed by fake inspectors last year. This guy's a hero. By Monday, talk shows were calling. News vans lined the street. Tom refused them all. He wasn't interested in headlines. He was interested in justice. And justice came. 2 more members of the scam ring were arrested. The ringleader, a disgraced former HOA contractor, was tracked to Arizona. They'd hit 30 neighborhoods across 3 counties. But they'd pushed the wrong woman in the wrong town. Abby gave birth that June. A healthy baby boy. They named him Justice. Outside their home, the cracked fountain still stands. The cherub is upright again, though Tom refused to replace the damage. "It's part of the story," he said. Next to it, a small bronze plaque reads, "Here fell the fake. May truth always rise." Neighbors stop by just to look at it. Teenagers leave notes like, "I want to be like your husband when I grow up." Abby keeps them all in a box beneath the stairs. She doesn't talk about that day often. But sometimes, at sunset, she'll walk out with Justice in her arms and whisper, "This is why we protect." This story isn't about a punch. It's about a promise. To defend your peace. To hold the line, to never back down when it matters most. And yeah, sometimes that promise comes with a splash. So now I've got to ask you, if fake enforcers knocked on your door, clipboard in hand and authority in their voice, would you question them? Or would you do what Tom did and protect your own? Tell me in the comments. Was he right? Was it too far? Or was it exactly what they deserved? And hey, if you believe that real strength is knowing when to stand up, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story. Because sometimes, justice doesn't need a badge. It just needs a reason.